Traders, welcome back to another price action trading lesson. So today's market started out with this bullish uptrend working higher with an overshoot here. So we had this strong leg working lower from the overshoot, and you can see that we broke the channel. With overshoot, lots of times we can either break the channel or reverse the market. And so since we had a strong leg working lower like this, I really wanted to see the break and the new extreme before we tested the new high for the uptrend. So you can see here we have the downtrend working lower. If we get a second entry long, which is technically a first entry long, second entry long, this is a higher low here. But this downtrend is still in place. This is quite risky because this downtrend still needs a new extreme. And since it's with an overshoot, you really like to be careful and wait for the failed second entry short. Sure enough, you had the break and attempt to create the new extreme, and we're back above the EMA with this nice higher low here. So the market opened around this area here, and it offered a higher low, which is quite tempting. I was patient on the higher low because downtrend didn't have a technical new extreme, just an attempt. So I really wanted, if we had a technical new extreme, this higher low would have been a little bit easier to take. But since there wasn't a technical one, I really wanted to see the failed second entry short reversal pattern. And sure enough, I have the first entry short pullback, second entry short failure, right above the EMA. Great high probability setup. This was right after open. This is a great high probability setup to take advantage of. So I took this failed second entry short, expecting a new high for the uptrend. The attempt was enough because now we had the failed second entry short above the EMA reversal. Um, so I was expecting a new high for the uptrend, and I took this failed second entry short here, and you can see scalp made, and it produced quite a nice runner. And we still didn't have the technical new high, so I was still holding the runner. But you can see here, um, we still don't have the technical new high. So I'm still considering some second entry long at the EMA at this point. And you have the first entry long pullback, a second entry long here, but we didn't get no trigger and it's quite far from the EMA. And then it stalled here, and it looked like the second entry long actually formed above this bearish bar, but of course you can't go long above a bearish bar. But then if you count from this lowest low here, you have a first entry short, pullback, second entry short, this bullish bar here with, with quite a tail on the top. This was the second entry short, and it actually failed, the second entry short failure with this bearish, well, it's somewhat like a bullish bar, but it closed with a bearish, it closed bearish with a nice tail at the bottom, which was very, very tempting, guys. I wanted to pull the trigger here. I just wanted to see a stronger bar. I was very interested in a failed second entry short because uptrend still needs a new high. These legs are so broad that you really have the feeling that it's going to go higher here. But I just wanted to see a better bar on my chart. But this is a great failed second entry short. If you had a good bar here, this is a great setup to take advantage of. And sure enough, prices pushed up and created the new high. I was still holding a runner because I expected the new high, so I was just kind of trailing each significant swing, and you can see what a nice runner it offered. And when we got to this point, see the new high happened here. So when we get to this point and we keep pushing up so strongly, it's looking quite structured. So I went ahead and drew the this wider channel here, and you can see we continue working higher. So it's just getting more and more confirmed. So I'm considering some second entry long at the EMA, but you can see we push higher and create this overshoot here. Um, and when I was playing it, when I was watching it live, I wasn't sure if it was quite an overshoot. I was considering something like this, so I wanted to see how prices were going to react to see if it was truly an overshoot. Sure enough, we get this sharp move down like this, so I went ahead and played the channel like this with this overshoot. So I'm thinking about some downtrend with a break, a new extreme, and some failed second entry short at the EMA. Very, very similar to right here. And sure enough, you get your first leg down, break, second leg down. So I'm thinking about some failed second entry short above the EMA. So you get your first entry short, pull back second entry short here. We have another extended push down. So I'm not giving up on the new high because this push was quite extended. So I want to see a bulls retest. So I'm looking for something above the EMA, and that's exactly what we get here. a push above the EMA. So I'm thinking about some failed second entry short here. There's no break below here, so it's actually a first entry short here. So we have this little bullish uptrend working higher. So I'm thinking about some second entry long here. I have a first entry long pullback. Second entry long if we get a break above this bar, but it'd be an inside bar, which in fact it is. And I don't really like to take inside bars. It'd be nice if we got a break below here and then some bullish bar here would have been a great second entry long to take advantage of this uptrend hitting a new high. But you can see what happens. We get this double trap, which I was quite interested in this double trap because they'd be trapping the failed second entry long, this bar here. But the bar closed quite weak. So I was a little patient here on this setup. I want to see, I was thinking in my head, okay, maybe we can possibly get a higher low. So I was a little patient because this bar closed quite weak. And sure enough, it offered a higher low here, confirming the double trap. And it's also somewhat of like a triple test, first bounce, second bounce, third bounce. So it's like a higher low triple test. It is a little bit sideways, but this setup had a lot going for it. Uptrend still needed a new high. It's a higher low confirmation of this double trap, two broad legs. First leg down, second leg down. So I was definitely expecting prices to push higher here. So I went ahead and took a risk on this higher low. And sure enough, prices pushed higher, made the scalp. And you can see prices continue working higher and created the new high for the uptrend. So now I'm pausing, looking to go long. I want to see what the next market cycle is going to be. Let prices print. So we're just working a little sideways here and we push lower, get a break and a new extreme. And when we get back above this EMA here, I went ahead and drew my resistance and support here. And I'm starting to think about some failed second entry short above the EMA because you can see we're transforming from this break and a new high of this uptrend into some trading range here. I wouldn't have this wider uptrend yet, but I was playing the trading range at the moment. So we have a break and a new high. I'm gonna go ahead and extend this. I wasn't playing this at the moment. I was playing this trading range. So now we're back below the EMA. I was thinking about some failed second entry long, but it formed here, and it's mostly above the EMA. And we're back above the EMA, so this is already a sign. Okay, this is a little bit bullish than expected because bears failed to push prices lower in this trading range. So I'm just patient here and waiting to see what price action is doing, and we push so strongly up. So this is when I started considering some wider channel because we have to explain why do we push higher? Like this trading range isn't acting as a trading range. We didn't even we got held at this midline here. We failed to break it. So I'm thinking about some wider channel at the moment. And then you get this downtrend working lower. You had a second entry long here, but I had a downtrend in play on the second entry long. Something like this. So I was patient on the second entry long. And then we had a break in a new low of the downtrend. And then I was starting to think, okay, maybe the wider channel isn't the pattern. But this was a more so of an area development for me. I had a break in a new low of the downtrend. This was very telling of this wider uptrend was a pattern because if we push lower here, oops, excuse me. If we push lower here, oh man, then I'm gonna negate the wider uptrend. But since we got back hovering around the EMA, and then you can see we're back above the EMA here, it gave us confidence that okay, this wider channel could be in play. And if we get some failed second entry short here, I would consider because the bears are failing to break lower. And when we get this extended push here, then it's very clear. Okay, there was a wider uptrend in play. This is the first break of the wider uptrend here. And now I'm expecting a new high according to price action rules. So I have a small overshoot. I have a first entry long, pullback second entry long. So this is actually a double trap here, but it just forms so gigantic. You're selling so high up on the top of the move. But this is technically a double trap. If you had a nice bullish bar somewhere in this area, it'd be a great setup to take advantage of. You can see those two broad legs. So let's see what happens here. So get a push up. And another push up. And now we're so far lower. So now I'm considering this a new high because we pushed so far down. It wasn't an actual technical new high because we didn't exceed this highest high, but that's okay. Um, with more price action, it told us that bulls are considering this a new high retest. So now we have such an extended move down that I'm starting to draw some wider downtrend here. In the beginning, before we had more price action, I was playing something like this with an overshoot here. Then I had this bullish correction. But you can see we instantly push lower, negating this overshoot. So I went ahead and widened. Let's point out widen the downtrend. Something like this. Oops. And you can see we're already getting late on the day here. But at this point, I have this wider downtrend in play, and I'd be considering some second entry short at the EMA. If we get a break of the channel, I would consider a second entry short or some failed second entry long to take advantage of the downtrend needing new low. But at this point in the market cycle, it's a downtrend, so we're looking for shorts to capitalize on this downtrend needing a new low or selling with the trend if we can get something here at the EMA. So yeah, guys, we're already at market close. So market close, it's getting ready to close on us. But yeah, this was a very fun day to trade. There was quite a few decent trading opportunities. Very predictable price action. It was fun to navigate the different market cycles and just see where the market was taking us. So in summary, we started out with an uptrend working hard with an overshoot, attempt to create a new extreme, but we have that failed second entry short, excuse me, reversal that pushed prices higher and created the new high. But before we got the new high, we had another nice failed second entry short, two broad legs, failed second entry short. I just had a bad bar on my chart, but if you had a great bar here, this is a great setup. Uptrend still needed a new high. We created the new high, but the move was so pushed up so far that we had another overshoot. We drew that secondary channel, the two broad legs you can see back above the EMA. We're expecting a new high. Now that we're back above the EMA, there's a double trap here that closed quite bad, but then we had a higher low confirmation of the double trap, pushed straight higher up into the new high. Then after we got the new high for the uptrend, we transformed into this trading range market cycle. But you can see we quickly pushed out of the trading range because of this bullish imbalance, which allowed us, after we got back above the EMA here, because the downtrend played out with a break in a new low, it let us switch our market cycles to a bullish channel. So it's quite fun. I mean, trading is very, very interesting, very fun to see how we can navigate through these different market cycles with more price actions. Just it's a lot of analysis that goes in, and just seeing what can happen next. I mean, you may think in 1 second, okay, this could be a trading range, but let prices print and let prices show their cards and see what's going to happen next. So you can see when we're playing this, watching live, we're thinking that this could be a trading range, but when we're back above the EMA, it's clear. Oh, there's a bullish channel here, so let's switch our market cycles into the bullish channel and now start thinking bullish and capitalize on the trading opportunity. So I hope this is as fun to you guys as it is to me. I mean, I know a lot of traders can get caught up into a losing trade, or they may think that, oh, this is a trading range and we're switching to a bullish channel, so I may be reading this wrong. No, trading is all about just following price action. If you get more price action that shows their cards, go back in hindsight, switch to, okay, we were in a trading range, but we're switching market cycles into a bullish channel now. It's always okay to adjust. But I like to emphasize that sense of having fun. I mean, we do this and we think that if we lose that we're wrong and we let our emotions get in front of us when we lose, or we may miss a setup. But it's important to remember that we're here to have fun as well. So have fun with prices, have fun reading the charts, have fun taking trades, have fun with losers, their learning experiences. Nothing more than learning experiences as well as winners. So I like to emphasize that just to to have fun when trading and to enjoy your trading day, and enjoy prices print and seeing where the market goes. So yeah, guys, we ended with a break in a new high, and now we're reversing down into this downtrend. So we'd be considering some second entry short. If we break the channel, some failed second entry long to get the new low. But I hope you guys had a good trading day. If this video was beneficial to you guys, feel free to hit that like button below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I have a trading community where I post charts daily in real time, and I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have in real time. If that's of any interest to you guys, feel free to check out the link in the description below. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good trading day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.